Get the out of here. Just let me sleep with you so that you can put a gun to my damn head.
All right, Sistas fans. So if I'm not mistaken, look, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong now. But if I'm not mistaken, we got our first look at the upcoming episode of season 4, episode 12, which won't be out until June 29th. Now, I've been wrong with some theories before, but this is more of a promotional theory here. Sometimes when they leak photos like this is generally around the time that we might get some sort of teaser or a trailer. And I mean, I know this is just one random photo of Maurice with like a pot and like a wooden stick or whatever, a wooden spoon, beating on it to wake Q up since he's asleep on the couch. Actually, no, he doesn't have a wooden spoon. He has 2 pans. My bad, 2 pans. It looks like he's dressed and ready to go to work, whereas Q is, woken up by the loud noise on the couch. Now, in the promo for I was about to say next week, excuse me, for the next episode, we know that Q has snuck his way into Maurice's room and got into his bed. Now, one of 2 things could be true. 1, Maurice and Q do the do, and then he gets kicked out of the room like, hey, we just did it, but you ain't sleeping in my bed. You going on the couch. Or Maurice is shocked by Q's presence because Q's like, I know you want it. Well, yeah, the last time we were in my bed, you pulled a gun out on me. So as a result, Q gets kicked out and put on the couch without anything sexual going on. Then the next morning, well, regardless of which scenario is true, the next morning, Maurice gets up and bangs on the pans to wake Q up and tells him to get out. I mean, you could tell by the look on Q's face, he's either, just surprised he got woken up the way he did, or the fact that Maurice like, you got to go. I can't really do a good Maurice impression. And Q's like, you really want to throw me out? First of all, he didn't even have to let you in for the night, which I still think was a dumb idea that Calvin had. But, it's kind of like, look, I know it's almost 2 weeks old now, but like the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, even though there's a lot of, Jada's fault and this and that. I'm not saying which side I'm on. I've done videos, my stance on it. Will was the one that went up there and slapped him, not Jada. Same thing with this one. Calvin was the one that suggested that Maurice let Q stay the night on the couch, but Maurice was the one who let him in. It's just like basically if, let's say, you and a friend are in Walmart and the friend's like, hey, I think you should steal that, video game. You do it. You're the thief, not him. Just because somebody suggested something doesn't mean that you, as the other person, should do it. Because if you do, I mean, who's the finger going to be pointed at? It's like, yeah, on the cameras, you're the one who was seen stealing the game, not your friend. So, hey, it is what it is. But regardless, I'm feeling like Q's going to be, upset that he got woken up the way he did. He's going to feel like, man, you really going to throw me out like that? And I mean, look, we all got those family members or quote unquote friends or ex-friends who they act like what they do to us is no big deal. It's like, hey, your cousin borrowed your car, then got into a wreck because they were drunk driving. And then like 2 years later, or not even 2 years, no, like 3 weeks later, they're sober and it's like, hey, can I borrow your car to run to the store? Hell no. Why not? Because you wrecked my car the last time you drove it because you were drunk. Oh, come on, man. You going to do me like that? Hell yeah. It's basically like they do these humongous things. And what's even worse with Q is that he threatened Maurice and Sabrina's lives. And he acts like it's no big deal. It's like, oh, wow, you're really going to throw me out like this? So that's no shade to the actor for Q, because we know for a fact he's in season 5. But I feel like Tyler did not do a good job writing this character, because I'm just sitting here looking at this like, is anybody really buying this? Like, Maurice being so desperate for love, Q being this oblivious to his actions. It's just one of those things where I feel like we are really forcing Maurice into more screen time by any means necessary, when he's the kind of character who, if he's going to get more screen time, he deserves a more substantial storyline. We know that eventually him and Sabrina go to jail. Q starts working at the airport. So it's like, wait a minute. So we're really just throwing 2 of our main characters in jail while this street bum who's a drug addict and thief starts working in an airport. Okay. But hey, I know. Hey, look, Tyler is the master planner. He's the writer. He knows what he's doing most of the time, but the ratings are there. So let's just see how this rides out. But let me just say that our first look at season 4B, I did not expect it to be a Maurice and Q. Basically, the worst storyline that myself and many fans don't give a damn about. So let's see how it plays out. I wonder what Calvin's going to say. I forgot, where the hell is Calvin? Wait, he said, yeah, he left the restaurant, then he came back to the apartment, told Maurice to let Q in, then he said he was going to like a straight bar to go drink or something. So I don't know if Calvin even came back or if he's asleep, but given that Q, I feel like Maurice is going to wake Q up, force him to get ready to leave, but then Maurice leaves for work. Calvin comes out of his room, him and Q talk or whatever, and then there's that one episode in like, what was it, like episode 16 or something, where after drinking, Q and Calvin get into some sort of awkward situation, but that's neither here nor there. That's a conversation for another time. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think I'm right? Do you think it's quite possible that this photo being released, what was it, yesterday, I think, could be a precursor for a promo for season 4B in the near future? I want to be completely honest. It's way too early for a season 4B trailer. Trust and believe I could use it for a boost in views and ad revenue on the channel, but people are holding out hope that Zatima may actually get a release date, but I still don't think that's going to come out until fall after season 4, but that's just my opinion. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit subscribe and hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel.